bodies in the ring, Cole. Look at this. Line across the sand.
And they've taken their sides. And you know from being back in the locker room that pride runs deep, Taz, between the...
Wait, look at this. How you like it up?
Okay, giving a max to Heidenreich.
Heidenreich special. That's it.
Superhero in training, I guess. Oh, and a right hand, and this battle royal is underway. Again, talking earlier, Taz, the fact that
here it comes, breaking down.
Pride runs deep in the SmackDown and Raw locker rooms whenever these two brands get together for these dual-branded pay-per-views.
Right now, right there, you see showdown working. For sure. There's Booker T. Looks like he's working on.
And look at Spike on the
Regal
apron. Spike Dudley hiding out on the apron of the ring. The referee Charles Robinson tells Spike, you got to get in the ring. No one eliminated yet in this pre-WrestleMania Battle Royal from the sold-out Staples Center in Los Angeles as we prepare for WrestleMania Goes Hollywood.
Oh, Mark Jindrak. Cole, there's just bodies all over the place.
Hurricane working on a keel in the far corner. And Luther Reigns coming to the aid of his SmackDown brethren.
Oh, well, this is that Luther Reigns. Quite possibly got Hurricane in. Oh, let him go!
And Hurricane the first eliminated from the Raw side.
This is one of the rare times you'll see SmackDown superstars working as a cohesive unit and Raw superstars working as a cohesive unit because it's a team effort right now.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, Taz, and you're back there in the locker room. The pride for what is the better brand really stands out. And look at this.
Who's that? That looks like it's Luther Reigns there, Cole.
Tajiri, among others, Luther Reigns eliminated.
That's the Battle Royal. That's one of our big winners. Luther's a big, strong, tough dude.
Sit back and enjoy the action of this over-the-top rope Battle Royal. Sylvain Grenier being worked on.
Look at that big fist right in the middle of the screen.
How do you take out Big Vic?
Spike is just pounding on his chest.
Oh, Viscera cleaning house. Booker T trying to work on a big man. There's a kick. Knocking the big man down, but you got to knock him over the top rope. Great to see Eric Bischoff, the Raw general manager, Theodore Long, the SmackDown general manager out here, rooting their respective teams on.
They got Viscera down here.
And look at Scotty.
He's going to pull the worm out.
Clearing out the ring.
The world delivered big time.
That was about a 6-on-1.
The big Vis.
And then Scotty paid for it as Masters eliminates him. And there goes Funaki.
The SmackDown number one.
And there goes Spike. Masters eliminating 4 SmackDown superstars.
I wonder why they call this guy a masterpiece.
And look at Jindrak.
Jindrak. Come on, Jindrak. Is that Maven?
It's Maven with a shot knocking Jindrak down. I think Raw has the edge now.
Yeah, Edge is on Raw, you're right.
And that's Charlie Haas who's in trouble. A 4-on-1.
Hey, there's that 17 guy in the middle with the purple.
Charlie Haas has been eliminated. And the numbers are not looking good for SmackDown right now. A lot of red in the ring, Taz.
Bob Holly now, Hardcore Holly.
And the Bashams. Who's this on the outside of the ring?
Simon Dean.
And Dean just hung on.
Trying to get an idea. There's Booker T right there in the middle. And
there's the Cruiserweight champion, Paul London, on the back of Viscera. Tyson Tomko trying to eliminate a Keo.
He's an impressive looking dude, huh? That Tyson Tomko. Oh, wait a minute. In the middle, Master's got that full Nelson on.
There's Snitsky.
Oh.
Nunzio eliminated.
Yeah, I don't know if he...
I think he went over the top rope.
Couldn't tell.
I'll tell you one thing right now, Taz. It does not look good.
I think Nunzio went underneath the bottom rope. Well, I don't think he was eliminated.
Good call. left in the ring nonetheless. And it is allowing Raw superstars to double and sometimes triple team the SmackDown superstars. And there's Hydrite. Valvinus working on him, still wearing that hurricane mask.
Why is Hydrite wearing that mask?
He's a superhero in training, I guess. Eric Bischoff's got to be loving the numbers game right here. Hydrite doing his George the Animal Steel impression, ripping across the top turnbuckle.
Now Hydrite's
So much for the mask. We're outnumbered right now, partner.
Yeah, I'm trying to count it. Just
Oh! Hydrite with a clothesline, and who was that was eliminated?
might have been Val Venus.
It was Val Venus.
Over the top.
Venus eliminated, and look at Hydrite on the other side. Hey, that's your own man. And now the Bashams trying to talk sense to him. Don't eliminate a SmackDown guy. Remember, there's been an issue between Booker T and Hydrite. Booker T saying, what are you doing?
Watch out now. Looks like that Simon Dean by Hydrite. Tajiri's working on one of the best.
There goes Simon Dean. I think that was in the Simon system. Orlando Jordan and Snitsky going at it. And right out in front of us goes Sylvain.
Sylvain Grande.
You gotta practice your French, partner.
Yeah, well, I know Rene Dupree. He's French. I say his name right.
And look at this. Hydrite. And right out. Oh, a spear to the kidney.
He gored his kidney, actually.
Rhino hammering away on Hydrite. This is a pre-WrestleMania Battle Royal. SmackDown versus Raw.
Who got gored there?
Rhino gored his own man, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was Snitsky. Oh!
And that was Rhino eliminated over the top rope. Tajiri has Basham in the tarantula. Visser with the body shots.
You know, as far as the rules, I mean, usually a 5 count when you're locked up in the ropes, but the Battle Royal, I don't
See
think
you
that
later.
applies.
And that was Conway eliminated on the other side. And Bischoff screaming, that's what I like.
A car wreck out here.
Both Bashams eliminated on this side of the ring.
Wait a minute.
His scorecard.
Tomko and Orlando going toe-to-toe, but Booker. Oh, here we go. The standoff and now.
Uh-oh, both teams regrouping, and now all hell's broken loose again.
Oh, look at the Holly.
Oh, the Alabama slam to William Regal from Hardcore Holly. Kia launched over the top rope and bouncing off the steps by Viscera. And Hardcore Holly eliminated. Tell you, the masterpiece is eliminating seemingly everyone. Who is that? We're going to keep an eye on all the action in this.
Now
And Tajiri just missed it, Hydrite.
they should have kept that mask on.
Yeah, you're right.
Nelson had that mask.
Well, London trying to help out Hydrite. And look at the Enziguri to the back of the head. Masters is down and out.
Look at London here.
Paul London, the Cruiserweight champion. Hydrite eliminated his own man inadvertently.
That backfired.
And that was London who helped Hydrite get that mist out of his eyes.
Whoa.
And there goes Hydrite, but he hangs out of the apron.
Watch Tajiri. I'm telling you, you got to watch this guy.
And Tajiri on the apron. Oh, and what a kick! And a right hand knocking Tajiri out.
Big size difference there. Hydrite, what? Oh,
And there goes
Snitsky.
Hydrite. Runs into a boot of Snitsky.
Well, Snitsky ran the boot into Hydrite.
So 3 Raw superstars, 2 SmackDown superstars are left. Jinrak, big boot to Snitsky in the corner. Jinrak and Booker T, all that's left to SmackDown. Snitsky taken down on the double left leg takedown. What's he gonna do here?
Now, come on, Jinrak, just do it right, whatever it is.
Trying to launch Snitsky over the top rope, but he does.
Watch Viscera here, Jinrak.
And Viscera, a blow from behind.
It's a 2-on-2 now here.
2-on-2, the masterpiece in Viscera. Okay. Oh, and there's that left hand of Jinrak.
That left hook is lethal.
And there goes Jinrak eliminated, and Booker T is in a 2-on-1 situation against Big Viscera and the Masterpiece.
I tell you, this Masters will look great on Thursday nights, Cole, I'm telling you.
And the Booker T chants have begun in the Staples Center. General Manager Theodore Long playing a cheerleader, trying to win the SmackDown portion of the fans here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nunzio was never eliminated.
That's
Remember
right.
that earlier on. The referee waved it off. That was a great pickup by you, partner.
Yeah, there's that. Uh-oh, look, that full Nelson by Masters. That Masterpiece is. Uh-oh.
Nunzio.
Power.
Now he's been eliminated. Launched over the top rope. Booker T hurting on the other end.
That's a powerful athlete, Cole. Look at the body of this guy.
And Masters with a right hand of Booker T. And now the double team begins between the two Raw superstars. Booker whipped to the corner. It does not look good.
Let's keep working it out.
Big Viscera and the splash to Booker T, who appears to be down and out.
Looks like a 757 landed at LAX right on the chest of Booker T.
Notice how they had to specially cut the T-shirt, the Raw T-shirt for
Well, I'll tell you
Viscera.
what, this is not good for Booker T.
No, not at all. Booker T trying to fight out with all he can.
Keep
The
fighting,
double team by the Raw superstars. There's an elbow to Masters. Booker T
Come on, Book, keep fighting,
for
man.
SmackDown pride. The inverted atomic drop.
Yeah,
Missed with a kick and got caught up in the top rope.
watch out, Book.
And Booker, Viscera, eliminated. And we're down to one-on-one SmackDown versus Raw. The way it should be right before the start of WrestleMania. And there's that full Nelson again.
And Booker getting out with that back elbow.
And Booker T's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Trying to hang on to the top rope.
Hang on, Book.
Booker battling his way out with a shot to the gut.
Nice double leg there.
We got her T. Launching Masters over the top rope. Can Masters hold on? And he does.
Did hang on.
There's a kick to the jaw. Booker T and SmackDown with the Battle Royal.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
All right, Book. Way to represent, baby.
You think that's going to be maybe a precursor of things to come in the SmackDown versus Raw matches tonight at WrestleMania?
Well, I sure hope so. I definitely hope so.